I'd like to make a quick demonstration on how to use the easy color trading system to spot high probability signals. We have the 9 range to identify the overall trend direction, and then we use the 5 range for entry. Right now you can see this choppiness here, like some green, 2 green, 1 red, and then 3 green, and then 1 red, and it's 2 choppy plus. Both moving averages are very horizontal, very flat, and then seems like the magenta is going to cross above. Like you see it hooking up a little bit, and then this green candle, we can tell some buying tails, and again the current one also has a long tail down there, meaning more buyers. Let's see on the 5 range, we have the up arrow for some time, and then I will try if I can get in at 68. Okay, we'll try to get in at 68 and see if it could be a good signal for us. Our 6 pips stop loss is still good right under here if we do get in, that is. Still quite choppy though, so we might have missed it because the new candle now show me the estimated range will be between 70 and 76. Okay, I don't know if I normally wouldn't suggest chasing, so I'll see if I can get in at 71. 71, actually I want 71, I don't want 72. Okay, because the 9 range looks good with all this, and then we just cross, right? So I'll see. Oh, it moved up again. Yeah. So definitely be chasing if I get this guy. Okay, 74. I don't think I will get in. I don't think I'm going to cancel this one. So for this signal, we notice finally magenta, the fast moving average is crossing the aqua one, which is always our safest and conservative entry, like crossing over with the candles right underneath or above. Those are the safe signals, but could be sometimes late, and that way you wouldn't be expecting like a huge profit target, especially for the first contract. And then this one, officially we have this one cross above 68, 69, and then here we have everything green. So the ideal entry will be around here. So I wouldn't say here will be the conservative plus. We don't have this finished printing. This one finished printing at 0806 will be here, right? But this is aggressive entry for me, because I will wait for the slope hooking up, etc. So this one, the 68, 41, 68, this candle is the official entry candle. For those who enter around 68 or even 70, you already have your first target 10 pips, and right now is going to the 15 pips. Well, too bad. I'm being too aggressive. Try to enter it at 70 or 72. So we will see how this signal goes, like how far would it go. But it looks really good though. On the 9 range, you can see like above the magenta, and then the candle, like all this, and then the candles all close at high. You see all these hollow green candles here, meaning they all of them close at the high price. So for a signal or for one to go long, this is a good sign. Okay, so we continue monitoring this, even though I'm not in there. I'm not in the trade, but I hope you can see how we justified a long signal, like here, crossover, and both moving averages pointing up, and then we have a green candle, and it closed above, and then we start looking. Once we have this candle, this green candle printed with like buying tail on the bottom around 10:08, then we move to 5 range. 10:08 will already be here, but just like for me, we have a red momentum, and the slope is really flat like yellow, so I won't enter. I will wait until here. Now we see the green momentum, and this looks good, and then it closed above. Well, actually this one closed below though, because it's the solid green, right? So we'll wait for this one, and then for me, I will say I enter upon completion of this candle and enter right here, 68. And for those a little more aggressive than me, they probably will start entering the first lot when we have this candle here. Okay, 68, and then we went up to right now 90, so it's over 20 pips, and still looks quite good because all those we have more buying tails here, except this one. Now we have the selling tails, right? And then this one here, notice the selling tail, the selling pressure from above, and luckily our stop loss is already adjusted to 80. Okay, so we entered 68, 80, so meaning for the second contract will still be over 10 pips. Will still be over 10 pips. I would like to emphasize that one, you always make the decision like how to manage your trade. If you are happy with like 15 pips for the second contract or the last contract, go for it. Close your position. So you don't really need to wait for your trade to get stopped out, right? So it's your decision. And then I know some traders, they even like for the first contract, they wouldn't be aiming for 10. They may be aiming only for 5, 6, or 8. So there's nothing like say you have to do this. For now, you notice you sort of like scare us a little bit when you started to print this selling tail. But like I said, our stop loss is right here, 80. So you notice for those who choose not to close it, then they will continue making another, let me see, right this here, another 5 pips up here. So now it's 95, and we're still safe. Okay, so now we move our stop, like right now is 86, and we enter at 68, meaning for the second contract or last lot will be making 18 pips. Okay, 18 pips. And for those who choose to exit now, it's still good. Like we enter 68, and if you exit now around 95, 94, you'll be making over 25 pips for the second lot, which is very good. Now let us check the 9 range. Still looks quite positive because it's all green and have been closed above all hollow candles. And then I know like once they get to this and start selling above, we have more selling pressure, right? And we start seeing some like a solid green, but this candle is still plotting. And then if it closes solid, it's telling us that the price closed at low. Okay, so we start seeing a red candle printing on the 5 range, and you notice a long selling tail on 9 range. It's up to you whether you want to wait and see, because our stop loss now is adjusted to 87. It's almost 19 pips from our entry for the second contract. So you can choose to stay in, or you feel like closing your position, making an extra 4 pips, because waiting to get stopped out will be at 41.87. And if you try to close your last contract now, you'll be making an extra 4 pips. So again, it's your decision. We will continue monitoring this signal, which unfortunately I did not get in, and see if our stop loss 87 may get hit, or you will resume going up and breaks the 41.97. So for demonstration purpose, we will stay in will stay in this trade triggered earlier around here. Okay, let me mark it so we know the official entry is here. The conservative and safe entry will be here, 68. And for here, I'll mark a little yellow circle so we know right here we'll be starting to look for we start looking for long here. Okay, now this long tail, actually still the same candle, by the way, so it's sort of like the price has been struggled within the 9 range between 88 between 90 and 97. It's still within 7 range. You still need to go 2 more in order to have this candle completed, and it's just drop below 89. So for me, now we start seeing a red momentum block plus all those yellow, now from aqua to yellow, meaning undecided, because like I said, it's been struggling between 7-8 pips for the past 4 minutes. For me, if I'm in the trade and I have my last contract, I will choose to close it. Okay, I will choose to close it. That means for the last contract will still be over 20 pips. Okay, stop loss get hit for those who are in this trade and put the stop loss according to the suggested position. So officially this long 68, and then it did get up to 97, almost 30 points, 30 pips, pardon me. And then according to the stopped suggestion, the last lot, the second contract, will be out at 87, meaning making 19 pips, and the first contract is 10. So this trade is a good one, because meaning if you trade 2 contracts, we'll be getting 29. And then for euro dollars, is $12.50 per pip. So for this trade, if you are trading 2 contracts, you'll be making over $350. The exact amount before commission is $362.50. Okay, and even for those trading only 1 contract, it's a very smooth trade, no hit at all. And then you immediately move your 6 pip stop loss to this 166, so it's like from 6 to 2, and then just before getting your profit hit, and you move the stop loss again to 70, it's like guarantee winner of 2 pips, and then you get your target right here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this demonstration, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.